fuck are you chasing?
Good morning, Booger Boy. Good morning. You're so cute. Morning, everyone. My husband is moving his truck because he parked behind me. I'm about to head out to my 6-week postpartum appointment. You guys, I am so tired. Emery is definitely going through her 6-week sleep regression. I went to do her middle of the night feed. I went and set my alarm for 3:30 in the morning to feed her. I told Brandon to give her another 2 ounces at like 11:30. I had just given her 1 ounce of breast milk, but I wanted her to actually be full. I wind up rolling over and waking up at 12 o'clock, both of them laying on the side of the bed asleep, and I'm like, dude. So I made him get up and feed her, changed my alarm from 3:30 to 4:30, and she woke me up at 2:45 in the morning. Just sitting there whining. She wasn't crying, she was just whining, and I kept putting her pasty back in her mouth, trying to hold her off to eat because she was eating 2.5 hours early, and I wasn't sure if she was actually hungry or if maybe she was uncomfortable and she woke herself up. I don't know. But I kept putting the pasty back in her mouth 40 minutes or so, and I finally got up at like 3:50, made her a bottle before she full out started screaming because she wasn't even 30 seconds before she spit her pasty back out again. I was like, alright, she's about to start screaming. So fed her, and girl is wide-eyed the entire time. She's usually wide-eyed a lot, like when I feed her in the middle of the night, but she goes back down really easily. This time she did not. So I fed her, burped her, changed her butt, my chest for like 10-15 minutes, played on my phone, and then swaddled her and put her back in the bassinet. She was good for about 5-10 minutes without her passy, and then she started whining again. And I spent the next hour or so putting that passy back in her mouth, to the point where I actually had my arm laid over into her bassinet holding the passy in her mouth because she wouldn't. So I was up from 2:45 till almost 6 a.m. if not past 6 a.m. And then Brandon said that she woke him up at like 6:45 o'clock, hungry again. I was gone. I was dead asleep. I was so exhausted. So her making noises or crying didn't wake me up at all, because she wasn't supposed to eat again until 8:30. So I definitely think she's going through her sleep regression, but because she used to sleep throughout the entire night, except for her feeds, and then go right back down pretty easily. But last night was a struggle. We'll see how tonight goes. It sucks because Brandon goes back to work on Sunday, so I am so nervous that she's going to continue to do this and I'm going to get no sleep. And yes, I don't go back to work yet because I'm able to take 12 weeks, thank God. Do well without sleeping. I know you're like, you're really going to have to get over that, especially with the baby. You're never going to get sleep again. I've been told that 1,000 times. But I think me and Brandon have actually had it pretty lucky. We've been really blessed to have her actually, know the difference between her days and nights and go to sleep pretty much fairly easily at night and then stay asleep. So we really haven't had any issues with us not being able to get a decent amount of sleep, because we switch off the feeds at night, so we each at least get 4.5 to 5 hours of consecutive sleep, and then we're able to go back to sleep. Start doing it alone some nights because my husband's a firefighter and is on shift for 24 hours at a time, so that's gonna be fun. But I'm headed to my 6-week postpartum appointment, all clear to work out. I'm gonna try yoga because I heard like that's really good for like gaining your strength back, and it burns a lot of calories. We'll have to go back and see her, except for all my yearly checkups unless I get pregnant again, which we don't want that juju. I definitely going to be mentioning to her my headaches, because I've had a headache almost every single day this week, all day long. It gets to a certain point, like you've handled them for 4 or 5 hours and you're just like so done at that point, and that's what yesterday was, and it was turning into a migraine. I was starting to get really nauseous. We were at my mom's house and I went and laid in my old bedroom, which is now mine and Emery's room, to try and get some rest and see if maybe my preeclampsia came back, although I thought it was supposed to end at 6 weeks, and I'm 6 weeks postpartum. It could be allergies, because last night I think it was a sinus headache because it was right here. I've been having blood in like my snot, which was a sign, like the headaches and the blood in the snot was a sign of preeclampsia that I missed the last couple weeks that I was pregnant. Signs are what I've been having the past 2 weeks, so I'm just like kind of nervous about it, although it really could just be sinuses because of the dry air. I guess we're doing the full throttle today. Told me to get completely undressed in a gown. Guess they're checking everything. I mean, I guess it would be time for my yearly or whatever. This would count as my yearly. Everything checks out. We did a full physical. I mentioned my headaches and the blood in my snot, and she said it's probably just allergies like I said. She said at this point it probably has absolutely nothing to do with preeclampsia. My blood pressure was perfectly normal. I'm 6 weeks postpartum as of yesterday, so usually preeclampsia, it's only a worrisome thing up to 6 weeks postpartum. You could have it, especially if you have a severe case, but I had a very mild case, so she said that I have nothing to worry about. Just try and stay hydrated. That could be part of the issue. I have the all clear to do anything physical, go back to my normal self like before I was pregnant, so that is awesome. I do not have to go back to OB for a long time. I don't get pregnant anytime soon, which we are hoping we don't, and we're not doing any kind of birth control except for condoms and like the natural family planning method, because I know there's birth control you can get like very little hormones or like no hormones, but I just never wanted to put any of that stuff in my body, and I don't want to mess with anything, especially if I'm perfectly healthy. And after, you know, being 9 months not myself, and then trying to recover post-birth, I just don't want to affect my body any. And I saw a lot of women that I was really close to, a lot of issues with birth control and having to find the right one to work with their bodies so they weren't in pain, constantly having headaches, constantly having period not going away, being in pain, and never wanted to deal with that. So we're not doing any kind of birth control except for condoms. We might try spermicide. I've never done that before, especially since you are more fertile once you have a child than you were before. And we all know that I'm very, very, very fertile because I've gotten pregnant 3 times within the course of less than a year, because we don't want any more kids for at least 3 or 4 years. Everything that we've gone through has just been so stressful, with losing 2 pregnancies, having a high-risk pregnancy throughout the entire thing, able to get any sleep, and her crying because obviously he didn't know what to expect. Had a baby before, but I kept trying to tell him for years, like, our entire lives are going to change. You don't understand how much the difference is, what it's like taking care of a baby until, you know, you have one. I've taken care of kids pretty much my whole life, and he had no idea, and then he just got a rude awakening when we had him. So he's like, well, if I would have known this, you'd still be in my ball sack. I'm not kidding. He said that. He was joking. We love our daughter very much. He would do anything for her, wouldn't take her back. It was a joke. So no one come at us for that. But I am headed to go get myself some hot chocolate from Starbucks because I don't like coffee, and I have a gift card, and I'm going to go to Hobby Lobby to see if their wall hanging stuff is on sale, like they do the 50% off thing. This week is the week for that because I'm looking for a black wall mirror to use in our upstairs landing / hallway thing, because I am decorating up there now that we have our floors done, so I'm getting it the way that I want it to. We finally have a new bookshelf up there, so we're going to see if they have one of those, because the ones on Amazon are really expensive. So I just got my Starbs outside and eat and drink a little bit of hot chocolate and edit some of this video real quick because it feels kind of nice out here today, and I want to eat this and not drive, and then I'll head over to Hobby Lobby and then head home. So this is the kind of mirror I was looking for at the hallway, but black. They do have the 50% off sale, but this mirror is $2.99 and the one on Amazon is $1.99. So I'd literally be paying the same exact price for this mirror that's here, but I would need a black, not white. I made a beeline for the mirror section because this place is packed. So I found this mirror. That one's really cute, and it's $119, so it's on sale for $60. It's not as big as I wanted it, but I really like the design. It's just not, like, I found that one that's similar, but that's like $350, and that's not happening. But I have that as an idea. Shop around more and then come back in 2 weeks or later this week, because they switch the 50% off sales every single week. So I might come back later this week and get it. So I'm going to try grocery store and Target because they're right across the street. After that, I'm gonna go home because it is 12 o'clock and Brandon alone with him. He's probably losing his mind. He's probably like, where the heck are you? Why aren't you home yet? I'm surprised he hasn't texted or called me yet, to be honest. This one, Christmas tree store, but the black piece is plastic and it's $89. So the one at Hobby Lobby that isn't this exact replica that I wanted, a higher quality. So I'm probably going to get this one because this is more expensive. The other one's only $60 and it's definitely more quality because this is definitely plastic. So I decided to go to Burlington, which is right next to Hots to Christmas Tree store, to see if they had any. They didn't have any mirrors at all in their store. I'm shopping for my daughter. I could not avoid the kids section. I got her 3 outfits, one of which I'm gonna go ahead and give to her now. They're holiday and they're 0 to 3 month, so it is so cute. This one says "Oh Joy," and then this one says "Best Gift Ever." I don't have any long sleeve onesies for her, really. They're just short sleeve, so we actually really needed these, so I'm going to give these to her now for the Christmas season, and also because it's cold. I'm going to get this. I got this for her for Christmas. It's a little Valentine's Day outfit. 0 to 3 month. February, she'll actually be 4 months, but she was a preemie and she's super tiny, so she'll definitely be able to fit into it because she's just now actually filling out her newborn outfits. Didn't any more of her preemies, but the 0 to 3 month clothes are still a little big on her, so she'll definitely be able to wear this. And she'll probably wear it at the end of January, beginning of February, all the way up till Valentine's Day. And then I got her this for Christmas. They're bows. She obviously has no hair right now. She probably won't be able to wear these until she's like a year old, maybe more than that. Probably more than that. They're the clippy ones, but I couldn't pass them up because they're felt, they're really soft, and I love these colors. So I went ahead and got these, because obviously Burlington's a secondhand store and you're not going to be able to find them anywhere. And I got her this for Christmas as well. It is 3 to 6 months. It's super, super cute. It's a little sweater, and it comes with a pair of pants. She'll fit in this before winter is over because, like I said, she's super small, so that sweater's gonna swallow her. She probably won't be able to wear this until January. It's Georgia, so I really don't know how weather is gonna be. And the last thing I got her for Christmas is this teether. She hasn't really been chewing on anything but her passy, the toys and stuff. She doesn't really like. She has a good grip, but she doesn't show much interest in it. She just stares at it like, what the heck is this? She doesn't really play with it. So obviously she's old enough to have this now, but I'm not going to give it to her till Christmas because she'll probably start playing with toys and stuff more then and actually start grabbing at it and wanting to hold on to it more than just stare at it. I'm purchasing something from Hobby Lobby, and it's for baby girl's nursery. They're Winnie the Pooh little plaques. Nursery theme is Winnie the Pooh, and I am obsessed with Winnie the Pooh, so I'm gonna put these in there. They were, like I said, part of the wall hanging at 50% off, so they were $16, but 50% off, so they're $8 each, so I wound up spending $18 with tax and everything. But I decided I'm not gonna go to Target even though it's right there, because they probably do not have the mirror that I'm looking for, and even if they did, it's probably not cheap. I probably won't be able to find as good of a deal as I did at Hobby Lobby for that, you know, good quality of a mirror. I got lucky with our wedding mirror that I actually found at Christmas Tree Store Shop, which is why I wanted to come here, that I got it for $30. It is a beautiful mirror that's hanging up in our dining room at the moment, and it was really, really good quality, and I got it for a really good price. So that's why I wanted to check Christmas Tree Store, but they don't have any good quality mirrors for a decent price. So I'm probably just going to wind up going back to Hobby Lobby and getting that one. I'm not going to do it now because it's 12:30 and I really need to get home. You can go for a walk with Tequila hat. You all warm? She's ready. So, ma'am wouldn't calm down. I usually want to put her in a car seat or we go for a ride. She chills out. So I got Ellie attached to the car stroller. I gotta be really careful because she will pull this thing. Mad, he wasn't happy. Apparently she was screaming pretty much the entire time I was gone. So we decided to get out of the house. Maybe this will help her take a nap, fall asleep. Although once I take her out of this thing, she will probably wake back up. So alright, we'll do tummy time while I fold her laundry, just as long as she sits there without screaming. So she needs to get a little cat nap in so she's not overly tired. What is that face? You hungry? You want some milk? You want some milk? Watch some TV. This show is so good. I watched the first season. I found out yesterday that the new season was out. So we're gonna watch an episode while Ma'am breastfeeds. It's on tummy time. And I'm gonna fold the rest of her laundry, and then it's bath day, so she's gonna get a bath. And then we're gonna relax. Yes. Had a blowout. Someone had a blowout. We're gonna try on your Thanksgiving outfit to make sure it fits. You want me, Patsy? Okay. Oh no. It's way too big. It's way too big. We are dressed, even if it is already 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So that's okay. That's okay. You get your footsies. Hey, you want to do some tummy time? And let mommy fold some laundry? Okay. Hey, come on, Booker. You move your head? Are you looking at yourself in the camera? You looking at yourself in the camera? Move your head. Pick it. There you go. There you go. I see you moving them feet. You wiggling your butt. What are you doing? What are you doing? What? What? Is that you? Is that you? Is that you? Is that you? Is your koala bear? And a snail? You see a snail? And mushrooms? Can you hear it make a noise? And there's you again. There's you again. Go ahead and pick that head up. Oh no. Oh no. No. We don't like that. We don't like that noise. We don't like the crying. Oh my goodness. I saw that. I saw that. Keep going. Keep going. No. Y'all, she fell asleep. I was editing the rest of the vlog that I did today, and she woke up from a nap, and now she's back asleep on me. Brandon went to the grocery store to get stuff for Thanksgiving. We're doing a huge Thanksgiving thing at my brother's. We're combining my family and Brandon's family, my brother's wife's family. Easier so no one has to worry about leaving to go to other people's houses. It's just everyone in one place, all together, spending all day. I didn't end the vlog here. We're not going to be doing much else today. Brandon and I are going to put on a movie in the living room and make Christmas lists for our family because we really need to start shopping for them. A few ideas for a couple people. I'm gonna give her a bath, and we're having ribs and mac and cheese for dinner. Just gonna spend the rest of the afternoon and the evening relaxing. So me and Em are saying bye, and we will see you guys in our next video.